Channel 9. Live from Chicago's very own, this is WGN News at 9.
Chicago still wants Mike, but with or without Michael Jordan, Michael Mania rules as the nation plays the waiting game. Good evening, I'm Robert Jordan, no relation to Michael.
Unfortunately. And I'm Dina Bair. Now that Michael Jordan has hung up his cleats, the world waits, watches, and wonders if the former king of the court will return to basketball. Tonight, we have team coverage on the Jordan waiting game with WGN's Dan Roan and Muriel Claire, both live from the United Center.
But first, Rich King joins us in the studio to begin our coverage. Let's go to Rich now. About all this Michael Mania, what do you think is going to happen?
It was a distraction, obviously, right? We got the excuse right now for the Bulls.
I think this will change his mind.
Tough game. Let's first talk about the game and the Bulls and Lakers on WGN tonight. The Bulls going for their fourth in a row. And I'll tell you, Scottie Pippen had a great night for the Bulls. He and the Lakers, of course, battling it out. The game was tied at half, 53. Purdue gets jammed up there, but watch Pippen come in. He jams it down. 40 points for Scottie tonight, a season high. Bulls grabbed the 14-point lead in this one. Looked very good when BJ beat the buzzer here at the end of the third quarter. Bulls in command, but they collapsed in the fourth quarter. Anthony Peeler had a big quarter. In fact, later on, he gave the Lakers the lead as the fans revving it up there at the the United Center tonight. As later on, Anthony Peeler came back and got them the lead in the ball game. And here's Peeler on the running scoop shot that goes in, and the Bulls lose 108 to 105. And despite that, the fans still want Michael Jordan back. Although I don't know, this game may scare Michael Jordan away the way the Bulls wrapped it up. And now on to the Michael Jordan story. Rumors had him in the United Center tonight at the game. For the latest, we go live to Dan Roan standing by there. And Dan, was there a Jordan segment? What kind of scuttlebutt did you pick up about the soap opera out there this evening?
Really, Rich, not much more than we heard yesterday. Michael was rumored to have been on his way to the game tonight. He didn't come to the game as far as we know. I mean, nobody saw him up here, and his usual security men were back underneath the basket the whole game. So I don't think he was at the game. For all we know, he's sitting somewhere, maybe watching us on TV right now, still mulling over the decision, will he or will he not come back to play?
Dan, I'll tell you, we got all kinds of reports tonight. We had him at home with his kids. We had him in Las Vegas for a fight. We had him on the street somewhere. Nobody knows where Jordan is. Jerry Reinsdorf is saying he has yet to hear officially from Jordan. He wants to play basketball, and I guess the waiting game will continue until we get some firm information. Nothing there tonight, though, I gather.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm hearing you correctly here, and I'm having a tough time with it, yeah, you're not going to hear anything but rumors until Michael finally comes out, steps forward, and puts this whole thing to bed. Now, when he's going to do that is anybody's guess, but you know, as the last that I heard is that he's still mulling over the decision, and it's going to be a couple of days before he makes that. Although you're hearing all kinds of wild stuff out here tonight. One rumor being that the announcement is going to come on Monday. That's from NBC Sports, I guess, according to what I heard. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. But I guess we'll find out. I will tell you this, though. In spite of the fact that they lost this game tonight, tonight and last night, there was considerably more electricity in this building than there has been all season long. I think everybody's revved up, even the players, certainly looking forward to the chance to play with this guy. And I know they're all hoping he might be able to light a fire under him. Very disappointing game out here tonight.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. Keep an eye peeled there for Michael Jordan, that Range Rover on the road tonight as you head out to the western suburbs. And Dean and Bob, the same thing for you. If you see Jordan's Rover, call the assignment desk.
Put on the
We'll
brakes.
get a camera out there right away and we'll get the shot.
You know, I would love to see the Bulls do well this year with Mike, but if I had to advise him, I'd say don't come back. I think it would be he's already on top.
I'm with you on that. I think he should stay off, but he's his own man. He can do what he wants, but it'd be a nicer, cleaner cut.
When you've been at the top, stay there.
Though.
I'm with Jordan here.
Yeah, right. Well, while sports fans play the waiting game, many are pondering the question, why would Michael want to come back? Well, WGN's Muriel Claire has been talking with fans and experts, and she joins us live from the United Center with that side of the story. Muriel?
Well, exactly, but first I should tell you that I was told by a security guard out here that Michael Jordan indeed was inside the United Center, but now who knows where he is. But I'll tell you this, with the possibility of him returning to basketball, many people are wondering why he would even consider it. They say that it would be good for the Bulls, but they don't see why he would want to be back. What's in it for him, they ask.
When Michael Jordan left basketball 17 months ago, he was at the top of the heap.
the undisputed king of the NBA, a three-time NBA champion. What's left for him to do? He's made mega bucks. He's a legend in everybody's mind. Why is he even thinking about coming back, if in fact he is?
I just don't understand the whole thing. My personal opinion is that this is I don't know, it's just doing something for the sake of attracting attention.
Surely not attention. The media and the fans give him plenty of that. In fact, when Michael retired, media attention is one of the things he said he would least miss. So, guess again.
All I can say is like the competition, he's not playing for the money. He's not playing for the money, I know that much.
I mean, what's the challenge is
I think
what
his challenge would be now to turn the Bulls, with the record they have now, into a championship team again, would be his goal now. I mean, at this point, I think they're right around the 500 mark, and the challenge would be for him to come back and see if maybe they could get into the NBA Finals again.
But 32 years old, with a team that's a mere shadow of its former self, is that asking too much? Is it a risk? Psychiatrist Dr. Bennett Leventhal.
Well, I suppose there's a risk he could be hurt, but I think that the bigger risk for him is that his superhero, folk hero status could be jeopardized. But, you know, that's a problem for you and me. That's not a problem for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan knows what he can do, and he knows where he stands in life. So.
Dr. Leventhal suggests we may be making too much out of this. Maybe Michael isn't looking for a challenge. He's had a good shot at baseball. That was a challenge, and now he may just want to have fun.
Why shouldn't he come and have fun? And after all, what else is there left for him in life to do but to have fun?
Well, I can tell you that he certainly doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. But one thing about it is, if he wanted to prove that he could keep us all sitting on the edge of our seats, he's done just that. Reporting live from the United Center, Muriel Clare.
Okay, Muriel, thanks very much, and those fans seem very happy about it. Dina?
But one thing is sure, wherever Michael Jordan goes, money follows, especially here in Chicago. According to the Chicago Chamber of Commerce, the Bulls currently contribute about $10.5 million a game to Chicago's economy. But with Michael Jordan playing, that number soars to $18.5 million a game. And if the Bulls make the playoffs, the figure jumps to about $20.5 million a game. Now, economists say the bulk of that money is spent, of course, in sports bars and pizza deliveries during the game. And stay tuned to WGN for the very latest on Michael and his possible future with the Bulls.
That's right. We'll have it first here.